Hi everyone, Kaylin Asher here. I am so excited to be back for another one of our weekly trainings. Today I am sharing my number one strategy for filling my high ticket coaching program with amazing clients time and time again. And this is a strategy that I have been using for years and years. I've been teaching it to my clients now for years, and it works. That's why I've been teaching it for so long. So I am bringing it to you today. We're going to work through all of that together so you walk away with a solid strategy that you can start implementing today to start getting more clients flowing into your business. So if you are ready for that, if you are here for that, if you're joining me live or catching the replay, drop a hi, a hello, a little emoji in the chat so I know that you are here with me. You are ready to learn this amazing strategy for calling in the clients, filling your programs, and really just feeling more in the flow of client attraction in general, because I feel like sometimes we feel like we're waiting around for clients to find us, and it feels so good to put ourselves back in the driver's seat, take control of our vision for our business, and have some true action steps that actually make a difference and move the needle and bring those clients in. So, like I said, if you are here for it, if you're down for that, if you're ready to absorb this new information, let me know you're joining me, whether you're catching this live or watching the replay. I would love to know who's here with me. All right, so I want to cover a quick few things right out of the gate, just in case you are new here to me or to the 100K coaching community. This group is for coaches and aspiring coaches who have a heart of service, who are passionate about the work they do, but they also want to find that work-life harmony. They don't want to sell their souls for their business because they realize they're not going to be in integrity if they do that. They want to have that work-life balance where they're protecting their time, protecting their energy, setting a great example for their clients to do the same, and finding that beautiful balance between doing the work they love, making great money, and also having the time that is so precious with their loved ones and for things that fill them up, because there's no use in serving our clients if we are doing it from a place of depletion. We have to fill our own cup and serve from the overflow. And so that's what this community is all about. I have been a coach for almost 10 years now. I have been doing this work for a long time, and I'm teaching from lots of experience, and I love sharing how you can do it faster and better than I did, because there was a lot of trial and error on my journey. There was a lot of things that kept me stuck for a really long time, and I don't want that for you. You have amazing work to get out there into the world, and everyone I've connected through this community has such a beautiful heart, such a beautiful mission. I want this to be a place of expansion, of growth, and of you getting your work out there into the world. So that is what I'm all about. On the home front, I'm a mom. I've got 2 young girls. They're almost 9. My older daughter's going to be 9 next month, and my younger daughter is 6. They're in school now, so I'm actually, feeling into what the work schedule looks like for me. I always used to have a 3-day work week, but now they're getting a little older and finding that I'm working like little bits, chunks of time while they're at school, and finding my new balance. And that's one of those opportunities we have as business owners, is to figure out what works best for us. So the theme of the month is get clients. All month long, every Thursday at noon Eastern time, I am going live right here in the group, sharing a tip, a strategy, a tactic, something actionable that will help you get clients in your business. Last week, I moved you through my absolute favorite ideal client exercise of all time. It's one that I've been teaching to my clients for a number of years now, and if you've not yet watched that, I recommend stick here with me live if you're here with me now, but make sure you go back and watch the replay of last week's training, because it was super, super helpful. We had so many aha moments in the chat and with the viewers, and I think it would be really useful for you if you ever feel like you're just making up your ideal client from scratch and don't know if they really exist in the real world. This is going to ground your ideal client in reality so you feel more confident going out and calling them into your business. So like I said, the theme of the month is get clients, and today I'm walking you through my number one strategy for filling my coaching program with amazing aligned clients time and time again. I'm gonna walk you through the strategy top to bottom, It's something that I teach inside my Scale Up Accelerator program. And we also have a lot of support resources in there, like, pre-written emails and sales scripts and all those things. But I'm going to give you the quick and dirty version so you can start going out and using this right away and reporting back to us the results it's getting you in real time during our Get Clients Month. Before we dive into the strategy, I want to remind you, in case you haven't seen it in the announcements, the end of this month, we are hosting a 2-day virtual retreat. It's called the Get Clients Retreat. So if getting more clients is on your goal sheet, your vision board this month, joining us at that retreat will be an amazing catalyst for you and your business. We already have a great group joining us. Right now, tickets are 50% off during our early bird sale, so it's a great week to join us. You get a little extra savings, which is really cool. And at that retreat, we are going to have more time together to cover things like creating a consistent client attraction plan, my favorite strategy for filling my coaching program with high quality leads, which you'll get a little taste of today, but we'll go in more detail there. We're going to identify the key needle movers in your business so you can double down on them and get those clients really rolling in. We're going to generate a list of 25 hot prospects for your business. I'm going to show you how to do that. And we're going to work on resetting your money mindset so that you feel completely confident doubling, quadrupling your prices, raising those prices, and still feeling those clients flowing in and hearing yes from more clients than ever before. So if you want a more full, comprehensive experience and work closely with me and my team, drop a retreat, the word retreat, in the chat, and my team will get you all the information you need about the Get Clients Retreat and the special coupon code to get 50% off your ticket. All right, so now that we've taken care of the housekeeping, if you're interested in the retreat, drop the word retreat in the chat. And now let's dive into my number one strategy for filling my high ticket coaching program with amazing aligned clients. This is a tactic I have been using for years. It was, I forget honestly when it was first introduced to me, but it was way back at the start of my business, and I have used it with every single launch, every single time I'm looking to call in more clients, and it works without fail, which is why I'm bringing it to you today, because I'm so excited about it, and this is something that really, really works. So here's the deal. After I walk you through this, I want you to promise me that you are actually going to use it, because strategies only work if you do. It's great to show up and feel all pumped up and inspired, but it's another thing entirely to take the things that you are learning and implement them and really see in real time how they're working for you. So I want you to drop a yes in the chat if you are ready to implement, if you are ready to take the stuff you are learning, take the things that I'll be sharing today and test them for yourself, implement them for yourself so that you can actually get the results that these strategies promise. So if you're down for that, whether you're watching live or catching the replay, drop a yes in the chat so that you are, really holding yourself accountable to making this work for you. So with all of that, here we go. Samantha says yes. Yeah, yes, Sam. Susan says yes. I love it. You're here for it. I'm here for it. So the strategy I want to introduce you to is the wish list. Now, first off, if you're like, I've heard of that before, I want to explain the difference between a wish list and a wait list. A wish list is a list that you generate, where a wait list is a list that people add their own names to. So the really beautiful differentiation about this is that you don't have to wait for anybody else to make a wish list. You can make your wish list starting right here, right now. While I'm talking at you, you can start jotting names down. So this means that you can do this right now, today. And for those of you that said yes, and I see Edie said yes, this is something that maybe you've even learned a tactic similar to this before, and you're like, oh, okay, I thought she was gonna have something new and magical. This is magical. You have to show up for it, and you need to try it. You actually have to put your energy, behind it because this is something that is so helpful. It's such a game changer. It puts you back in the position of power in your business instead of being like, oh my gosh, like where are the clients? I wish I had more clients. You know, I've been posting on social media and sending out emails. Where are the clients? I'm going to show you how to use this wish list to put you back in the driver's seat and actively bring clients into your business. So this is something that you can start using today. And to create your very own wish list of amazing leads. Oh, Edie said the audio is skipping, so you're not getting everything I'm saying. Let's see. I'm recording on my phone because the computer was recording weird. All right, is anyone else having audio issues where you can't, is it skipping for everyone? Sam says it's okay for you. Okay, so maybe problems with the connection. Yvonne says, okay. I'm not exactly sure what I would need to do because I'm just on my phone. It's fine now. All right, I'm gonna keep going and flowing. Kat says she can hear me. Cool. It's working for you. Okay, Susan. All right. Seems like the majority are doing okay, so we're gonna keep going. Hopefully it's just on the live, and if people rewatch the replay, some of those hiccups will be smoothed out. So in order to create your own wish list of amazing leads for your business, you want to think through who you've been connecting with recently in the past few months and who would be a good fit to work with you. So there's some categories I jotted down. You could look at past clients. This is what we call the low-hanging fruit. So often we're like, oh, well, they worked with me. Why would I pitch them again? People who have worked with you and gotten results are the very first people you should invite to re-up or step into a new program or a new package. Put those names down on your wish list. Any past clients who jump to mind. Obviously, if you had a past client who was like a headache or didn't pay you, skip that person. But if you had some people you loved working with, put their name back down because there's a very strong chance if you had a great experience, they did too, and they'll be interested in hearing about what you've got going on. So to add to your wish list names of past clients you would love to work with again. Think about consult calls. If you're in a position where you've had connection calls with people over the last couple of months, I guarantee there's some people you had great calls with who said, well, I don't have the funds right now, or the timing's not quite right, or can you circle back in a few months? Put these people's names down. These are all beautiful threads that you can follow to new clients. But when we don't go down these pathways, we're leaving money on the table and we're not giving people the opportunity who really need our work to work with us. Also think about fans and followers on social media. Who's like liking all the stuff you post, who's commenting, who makes their way over into the DMs that you're chatting with. Put those names down as well. Obviously, if you feel like there's some friends or acquaintances, community members, family members that could benefit from your work, that's always an opportunity to have a conversation with those people or ask those people if they know anybody who would be interested. And then connections inside communities, inside Facebook groups like this one, inside programs you've been a part of, and networking circles, any place that like people are gathering, look around and see who could be a client because clients are everywhere. I have gotten clients from so many different avenues and channels over the years. And it's because I've been working to cultivate a growth mindset where I see clients everywhere instead of feeling like it's so challenging to find clients and it's so hard and where are they? No one wants to work with me. All of those negative spirals we can get into. When you make a wish list, you reprogram your brain to look for clients and look around you everywhere for clients. And this is a great way to feel into the expansion rather than contraction, right? So the goal with your wish list is to get 5 times the number of people on the list that you want to enroll. So if that sounds confusing, basically if you want 2 clients, you want at least 10 names on the list. If you want 3 clients, 15 names, 5 clients, 25 names, you get it. Whatever number of clients you want, multiply it by 5 and get that many names on the list because I'm sure you realize this, we don't convert every single person we talk to into a client. It's a numbers game. So we want to have a nice cushion of names on that list. So first of all, we've got a lot of people we can reach out to fill those 2, 3, 5 spots. And also we remind ourselves there are so many people who could benefit from working with us. Of course we could find a couple, right? If you've got a list of 30 names, of course you can find a couple clients. Like, it just shifts the energy. Instead of feeling like you're looking for this one person and this one person, you see this big long list of names and all you need are 2-3 people. It just shifts the whole energy. So the wish list is not just a tactical, actionable strategy, it's also such a great thing to do for your mindset, to remind you that clients are everywhere, clients are plentiful, and you are in the driver's seat of all of this. So we've got our wish list. We've started making it. Then you want to, that's a great first step, but we're not going to stop there because there's no good in just having a list of names in your office. We want to turn these names or some of them into clients. So you're going to use it as a jumping off point for personal outreach. Yeah, I know that can be, freak some people out when we think about sending personal emails or DMs or text messages or whatever, but you need to invite people to work with you. You've got a great thing going on. You can help them. So you need to get into that habit of reaching out to people. You cannot wait for them to find you, especially in the beginning. So send those personal emails, send DMs, text people, give them a call. And my best advice is just be yourself. Be normal. Don't feel like you have to have some super calculated conversation about trying to convince them to work with you. Just be friendly and check in. And if the vibe is there, that's an opportunity to say hey, I'd love to schedule a call, or are you interested in setting up a call to talk about this? You'll find your way there. And if this is something you really struggle with and outreach is a big sticking point for you, a part of our program, Scale Up Accelerator, we provide you with pre-written emails and sales scripts and DM outlines and all of these things to help you feel really confident. Obviously, at our quick 20-minute training right now, we can't go into all of those pathways, but if that's something you really struggle with and having more support around this and having a container and coaches to help you move through this, that is absolutely available to you and we are right here for it. So if that is something you are interested in, you can drop a 1 in the chat. We have Kat, one of our coaches here, and she can reach out to you and just get you information and anything you need if you're interested in more support beyond these quick trainings I've been doing. So after we do that outreach, we need to follow up. You're like, oh crap, I did the outreach, I'm so good. And now Kayla's telling me to reach back out. This is all of those feelings again. Yes, I know, I get it. But this will get easier over time, easier the more you practice it. You need to be pleasantly persistent. That is the key. Pleasantly persistent. Not an annoying nag, but pleasantly persistent. And I know all of you who are like, oh, I don't want to be annoying, I don't want to be pushy. The very thing that you're feeling that means you're not going to be annoying or pushy because you're already censoring yourself. You're already pulling back. I don't want to be annoying. That's going to prevent you from being annoying. The people that are annoying are the people who don't recognize they're being annoying and they're being like, hey, buy from me. That's annoying and they don't realize that. You aren't going to be that because that's not who you are, right? You're going to be self-aware. So don't worry about that. Be pleasantly persistent. I would recommend send that first outreach. If you don't hear back, follow up 2 more times before kind of pausing for a bit with personal outreach. Think about how busy you are and how full your inbox is. There has been so many times where people have sent an email and I missed it or I read it and I'm like, oh, I'll get back to them later, and then it just gets lost in the inbox quicksand. I've been so grateful when people followed up. And it's, I think sometimes comparing it across industries can be helpful. I'm so grateful that my massage studio is like, hey, it's time for your next massage. I'm like, oh, thank you. Right? I need someone to give me permission to go get a massage, but that feels nice. Or haircuts, little reminders. People do this in service industries all the time. So don't be afraid to reach out to a past client and say, hey, I'd love to have a check-in call. It's been a while since we touched base. I've got a lot of exciting things, on the horizon. I bet you do too. I'd love to have a connection call. That's not weird and pushy. That's just normal and human. And it's part of your job as, a coach, is to make sure the people that need you are getting your services. All right, let's talk about organization. So your wish list is not something that you're going to just create once and you're done with it. This is going to be something you work with over time. So having organization around it is really essential. I personally recommend either doing this in like an Excel sheet, a Google sheet, maybe a Google Doc, like something that you can have access to across platforms. I think a cloud-based service is really useful because then if you make a great connection with someone while you're out, you can just type in their name on your phone. You want to keep track of their name, their email, their phone number, their contact information, however you connected with them. Maybe some people you're like chatting on Instagram. So just take note of where you're talking with them so you can follow the thread. And I like to color code it. So if someone's gotten back to me and is like interested and we're chatting, we're setting up a call, I highlight their name in yellow. If someone's like, hard no, this isn't for me, I either cross out their name or highlight it in red. And once someone's enrolled, I highlight their name in green. So I can see on my wish list exactly where, at a bird's eye view, like a quick glance, exactly where people are in their process of converting into a client. I like to usually move all my green names to the top. So when I open it, I'm like, ooh, look at all the clients. And then we kind of move into the yellow names and then the red names, unless they're like, and I've never had this situation where someone's like, never talk to me again. The red names are people who I like pause with for like 6 months. The yellow names are people I'm actively talking to, and the green names are people who, I've gotten money from, we're like actively moving towards working together or in an engagement of working together. And just another reminder, like inside our program, Scale Up Accelerator, I've been mentioning throughout some of the resources we provide you with. If you're like, this is awesome, but I just need more structure around it, we provide you with a wish list template, exactly like the one I described, and it's all like tricked out with these drop-down menus and things you can select. It keeps you super organized. And keep curating it. So this isn't something that you're like gonna spend 5 minutes with after we wrap up this live and you're like, okay, check the box and it's done. This is a living, breathing part of your business that you should be checking in with weekly, if not daily. And daily meaning on the days you work, not like wake up on Sunday morning and check your wish list. But this is an opportunity for you to really see who are those hot leads in your business and keep in touch with them, because curating that is what is going to get you clients, especially if you're newer to coaching and you don't have as much like momentum and testimonials and referrals coming in. This is the work you need to do. You need to be the spokesperson and the advocate for your business, and a wish list grounds that. Instead of you just hopping on social media or blasting out an email, it makes it personal. You're connecting with these individuals, and then you'll see over time how certain people rise to the top and become clients. And you feel empowered. This is going to empower you, put you back in control, in the driver's seat, to call in the clients. And so, as I said at the top, before I even shared this strategy, I said, who is going to implement this? Who is ready to not just hear it and feel excited and inspired, but actually take action? So I'm asking again, now that you've learned the strategy and heard the, highlights of how to make this work for you, who is going to not just make the wish list, but actually do the outreach, do all the steps? And you might need to just do a quick rewatch of the end of this live so you can make sure you're hitting all those notes that I recommended. But who's here for that? Drop a yes, a high five, a smiley emoji in the chat so we know that you are going to be implementing this, because we want to know who's taking action, because we'd love to follow up with you and see the results you're getting in a couple weeks by following the strategies that I'm teaching every single week here on these live trainings every Thursday at noon Eastern time. Okay, so final 2 reminders. The Get Clients Retreat is happening on September 26th and 27th. It's not a full day retreat. We're spending just like an hour and a half each day from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern time on the 26th, that same window of time on the 27th. We're going to dive deeper into client attraction strategies. We're going to go through all of the inner work that we need to do to prepare ourselves for high ticket clients, for clients flowing into the business. We're going to release imposter syndrome. We're going to work on money mindset, all this really beautiful stuff on the first day. And on the second day, we're going to get into the nitty gritty strategies that actually move the needle on getting clients into our business. So we need that pairing because we need to not just do the actions, but we need to do the actions the right way in the right energy for them to get the best results. So that's why we're like cleansing our energy on the first day, and then we're learning all the things that are going to move the needle and attract the clients in. So if you are interested in joining us right now, we are doing our early bird sale. Tickets are 50% off. So drop the word retreat in the chat here and my team will get in touch with you, share the details of the retreat and the coupon code to get 50% off your ticket. So it's a really great week to join us, a little bit of a cost savings on your ticket. And I also mentioned throughout our signature program, Scale Up Accelerator. If you're at a point where you're like, I'm ready to be in a container with support and coaches, design my signature offer, fill it with awesome clients, develop a full scaling plan, get on track for 6 figures in 2024. Scale Up Accelerator is where it's at. It's our signature program, 6 months long, will get you on that trajectory for, your first 100K year, whatever you're reaching for in the new year. And you can just drop a 1 in the chat and my team will reach out to you with more details about that program specifically. All right, that's everything. The last thing I want to share is next week, right here, Thursday, noon Eastern time, continuing with the Get Clients theme. I'm going to be talking about the muscle you need to work to strengthen if you want to land high ticket clients on the regular, every week, every month. I'm going to be walking you through that. This wasn't something I was always great at, but once I identified it and actively sought to strengthen it, it made all the difference. It improved my conversion rate, it improved my enrollment numbers, my revenue grew, all the numbers went up in a positive way. So definitely want you to be armed with that. That's going to be next Thursday, right here in the group, going live, exact same thing at noon Eastern time. Okay, so thank you all for joining me. I thank you, Susan and Kat and Sam and other Susan and Edie. If I missed you, hello and thank you. And if you're catching the replay, thank you for following up and watching this training. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day, and I hope it's super useful. And if there's any way we can support you beyond these trainings, like at our Get Clients Retreat or inside Scale Up Accelerator, we are here for that too. Just let us know and we'll send you whatever information you're interested in. We want to make sure it's a mutually good fit both ways. We're not into pushy sales. That's not what I'm teaching you here. I hope you get that about getting clients. So yeah, when the timing's right, we're here for it. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully I'll be seeing some of you at the Get Clients Retreat as well later this month. Take care. Bye.